alaikum, guys. We as a human being, we rush in asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for things. Oh Allah, hear my dua. Why is my dua being delayed? Why is my dua? Did Allah reject my dua? Is Allah even listening to me? You feel like that and that is normal because we are human and we cannot be like Allah. Astaghfirullah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sometimes delays something because that is not the proper time He want to give it to you. Properly, the time He want to give it to you is that time you really in need of it. You really need it to live, right? So it could be anything you are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for. But Allah is delaying that dua because the time He want to give it to you is that time you really need it to survive. But sometimes you want it. You're making a dua because you want it, but you want something and need something is two different things, right? Sometimes you want something, it is not good for you in that moment. But then, another time, you something that you need to survive in a particular time. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mercy work. So never feel discouraged of making dua. Never feel like Allah is not hearing your dua. You are tired. You keep, striking at the same point over and over. Always know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there. He's the most merciful and He's merciful to all of His creation. So just, especially as someone that have faith, just keep it in mind that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to forsake you. Okay? And we as a Muslim, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I am how my servant think I am. So if you feel that Allah is merciful, He's going to be merciful to you. But if you feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not nice or merciful, then it's the opposite, guys.